And I think central banks know that the dollar's days are numbered. The dollar acts as the primary reserve. So if you want to know, hey, why does a particular currency have value? So hey, why does the New Zealand dollar have value? Well, it's backed up by our reserves. What are your reserves? Well, they're U.S. dollars. All right. Well, what if the U.S. dollar doesn't have any value? Well, then what? You've got nothing. You're backed by nothing. Right? It always reminds me of that, the Superman movie, the first one where Christopher Reeves, catches Lois Lane. She's falling from the plane, and he says, "I got you," and she says, "You got me. Who's got you?" Right?
Right.
And so if there's nothing behind the dollar, and the dollar is all that's backing up some other currency, well, then the currency has no backing, and the dollar's not Superman, so it's gonna fall back down to earth. But I
Yeah.
think these central banks recognize, okay, if there's going to be a dollar crisis, a loss of confidence in the dollar, then this could be a crisis in the monetary system. So what do we do? How are we going to back up our currency? How are we going to convince people that there's real value here? Well, let's back it up with gold. Let's have gold reserves because that's real. So if you say, oh, well, what's backing up your currency? Well, gold. Okay, you got something behind it. You've got something real because that's where all these paper currencies came from in the first place. They were liabilities for gold. Central banks initially only issued paper currencies because they had gold. It was just a more convenient way for people to use the gold. They used the paper instead of the gold, but the only reason they used the paper was because it was backed up by gold.